Hello, and welcome back to Geek Wars. We are about to do. I'm sorry. We're about to do a reaction video here.
Here's the top. Here's you. Just a little bit.
We're about to do a reaction video
for
the Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice trailer. The second one came out on Jimmy Kimmel.
The real one.
So yeah, let's just watch this thing.
Let's watch
right?
this
stuff.
Oh, Ben's already seen it because he's impatient.
We were gonna lie to them.
No, I don't want to lie to them. I want them to know.
You people deserve the truth.
I want to start our relationship.
I want him to feel
I'm
shame.
a terrible bastard, and I've already seen it.
I want to start our relationship with the fans off on
a
the wrong
lie.
foot. On a
You
lie.
can see it.
On a belief that we
Ready?
have fans.
Ready? This is a reaction video.
My professor watched it.
There you go.
He's gonna watch this one probably.
All right.
Hi, Peter.
What is the volume? How high should the volume be?
All the way.
All the way.
Come on. Just
hit play.
If it's too loud, you're too old.
make it big. You don't have buttons.
Who's that? You must be new. That is Bruce Wayne.
I hate his face, is what I'm just gonna say.
Daily Planet. What's your position on the Bat Vigilante in Gotham?
The knowing smile.
Because he...
Civil liberties are being
Trailers,
trampled.
he is the Bat.
People living in fear. He thinks he's above the law.
The Daily Planet criticizing those who think they're above the law is a little hypocritical. What'd you say? Considering every time your hero saves a cat out of a tree, you read a puff piece editorial about an alien. You could burn the whole place down.
Most of the world doesn't share your opinion, Mr. Wayne.
Maybe it's Gotham City and me. We just have a bad history with freaks dressed like clowns.
Boys! Bruce
Oh,
Wayne
I hate his
is
face
Clark
even
Kent.
more.
I love it. I love bringing people together. How are we?
Lex?
Hi, hello, Lex. It is a pleasure.
And his
Ow,
hair, too.
wow, that is a good grip. You should not pick a fight with this person.
He sounds like Ed Gein.
I don't know who that is.
The Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland. You should not pick a fight with this person.
The power can be innocent.
You're gonna go to war. That son of a bitch brought the war to us.
Okay.
You know you can't win this.
So is this the first Avengers movie again?
The greatest gladiator match in the history of the world. Son of Krypton versus Bat of Gotham.
You're psychotic.
It is a three-syllable word for any thought too big for little minds.
It's time you learn what it means to be a man.
What's her parademons?
Yeah, it is essentially... Oh, we've already seen that.
If man won't kill God,
Who was
devil will
that?
do it.
That was Zod.
Is that a poop monster I'm seeing? Oh. Oh, it...
It's Doomsday.
I was going to say Darkseid, but yeah. It's Doomsday. Did they make Doomsday out of Zod?
Yeah.
Oh, brother.
Like, I think... I'm pretty sure I saw there was a...
I thought she was with you.
I'm pretty sure, like, that little cart she was wheeling in during that scene, the little big white cart, said Doomsday on the side.
Oh, did it?
All right.
Yeah, like in the bottom or the top corner.
Cool. So I'm gonna have to watch that again so I can hear anything that's happening. But
You
I
didn't
don't
miss
know.
anything.
I think he said we were talking during the preview. Is that what just happened?
It was a bit
No.
much.
We
Oh,
do
bitch.
have a
It
problem.
was a
with
lot of
talking during
complaining is the
previews.
problem, and I wanted to feel it. I wanted
Is
to take
that
it
commenter on one of our videos right? Are we talking to him?
We talk too much.
in. Well, I'm trying to
was
react
his
to it,
name?
and
I
I don't know
forget
what
his
it.
name.
I don't know what's happening in it. I can't
Okay.
tell. 'cause
It's all
just-
visual. You don't need to see any. You don't.
There's
need to hear anything.
audio. There's audio.
But now we're both still staring at it, and it just says "Follow Batman" on Facebook. So, all right.
My only complaint was Lex seems a bit over the top
Stupid.
sometimes.
Silly, yeah. It feels like when Tommy Lee Jones did Two-Face, and he did the whole thing as like this over-the-top silly, like he's like the Joker, right? And it was like, no, he's not like the Joker, Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah.
And he just played him like the Joker anyway. And yeah, it's like he seems to be he's like doing it as a like eccentric and
So what's the alien thing? What is that all about?
It's
that-
probably the creation of Doomsday.
It's the
I
creation
guess.
of
I couldn't
Doomsday,
tell. I have terrible time with.
Although you mentioned
Distractions.
Darkseid, and if you, I think what they've
Parademons.
done by and with Parademons in there too. I think if you think about it, if you merge Darkseid and Doomsday, it would look kind of like that, and I mean the Omega Vision or whatever, Omega Blast or whatever it is. But that's actually just Zod turned into Doomsday. My one bitch about this, and I had this right away when I first saw it. I just watched The Death of Superman Lives, the documentary about the Tim Burton Superman movie, and they were going to have Doomsday in that, and they showed artwork of what Doomsday would look like,
And then they
It's that.
reused it for this.
and it doesn't seem like they reused it for that, but it was really really similar. And I hate to be the normal comic book geek out there who's like, why won't they just make it like the comic books?
Well, that's-
but why won't they just make it like the comic books?
I think it could be. It just needs the spiky stuff off.
Yeah,
of it.
it's sort
That's
of...
it.
Well, and
Yeah.
organized spiky stuff. Like they put it like splotches.
Well, I mean,
like he's got mange.
Here's the thing: doesn't he
So
like he
it's-
sort of rebuilds his body sometimes? So like maybe it got
But it
destroyed,
rebuilds the
and then it
same-
might rebuild in those spots. But at that time where we saw him, he might not have it, or
Maybe.
he just came out, so he's still creating himself almost.
Maybe.
Wasn't his creation
I wouldn't-
like he died and was like reformed and died and reformed and
He was
that's
a
how
baby.
he was built? Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they put him out on a planet, and the wolves on that planet killed him. And
You
then they
can't
go
die
and
the same
collect
way.
chunks of that baby who died and make another baby, and they do it every day for like 50 years. And they let the baby die over and over
Nice.
again until one day the baby goes out there and kills the wolves.
Got it.
Yeah, yeah.
And wasn't that planet Krypton?
Yeah,
The planet wasn't Krypton.
wasn't.
The guy who created him was from
Right.
Krypton.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And they put
Okay.
him on a ship because he was too destructive and sent him to Earth and all that stuff. And and he was all big then, everything.
Oh.
But yeah, I mean, there's a lot to take. I'm gonna have to watch it again. The Parademons, it makes it feel like though it is, because I thought it was also possibly maybe there's a nightmare, but it feels like that's not gonna do with Doomsday. I don't think as much. I think that's a premonition of what's gonna happen in the future.
So
I
this
still
goes
think
back to your
that's-
idea
So
that
you're-
it's Wonder
yeah.
Woman's dream.
Well,
Because that's, I mean, the idea of having Darkseid as the villain for the Justice League movie, which is exactly what Marvel did, having Thanos be the villain for it.
Well, here's
but
the
yeah,
thing though. But
so it's,
yeah,
but
but
they have to.
Darkseid's
It's
their
their
big guy.
It's their big villain.
And
yeah.
there's no, and Darkseid technically was in the comics first, so it's not like they're.
True.
That's always the thing. Since the movie did it, it feels like it's a copy, but
No, you're right.
Wonder Woman's
Darkseid
before-
is older than Thanos.
yeah.
Or Thanos.
it's sort of that. Well, that's what we have, so we
Yeah.
kind of have to do it. But people are going to complain. But
It-
and
I mean, but
they
they
could-
got it. It had to be Darkseid.
it could be a
Darkseid
very
has to
different
be the
character
first.
too. It could be incredibly different. So
Although I do, and this is, I also have this bitch about the Marvel world too. When you put your biggest bad guy up front,
yeah.
where do you go from there? Like,
Well,
who do you fight
yeah.
in Justice League
I don't
2?
Well, in the comics, they go up against the
They
big
go up
bad
against
and different
Amazo, or
things
they
and
go up
stuff,
against
yeah.
somebody, but at the same time, but none of them. But when they want to have like the big arcing event, it's Darkseid. They have to put it. They have
Well,
to
so
make it
I think they're trying to make Lex out to be the biggest, baddest because he's the one orchestrating it all. So it looks like Lex is going to continually throw things at the Justice League. Like make a new thing, throw it at the Justice League. Make a new thing, throw it at the Justice League.
That would be cool.
And then eventually they'll have to, just kill Lex.
I gotta say, the
which
other
we
thing-
know Superman will have no problem doing.
I don't think that's
'Cause
the case.
that's
The
what
thing
he
I've
does.
been worried
I
about
don't
with
think that's-
with
it was the
Batfleck
last
the whole time,
choice.
this cleared it up. I have been worried about Ben Affleck's voice with Batfleck the whole time because in Daredevil his voice gets high and pitchy sometimes, and it
It's
makes your
years ago.
superhero seem really stupid. So it's, but he does it in all of his roles. Like,
What
go
do you
watch
mean
some
high
of-
and pitchy?
Gone
Go
Girl.
watch Some of All Fears. In Gone Girl, he has a big rant at one point, and his voice gets a little hot. It's supposed to, because he's a normal human man. Batman should never ever do that. No,
Yeah.
Batman
They
is
have the
forever
technology. If it
gruff.
does happen, they can obviously just go around it.
So well, and in the suit, it sounds like he's doing like a modulator
Yeah.
that works. That sounds great and way
I'll
better.
have to
than
hear it
Christian
again.
Bale.
It was hard hearing it.
I heard it without a problem.
You were
Christian
probably by
Bale-
yourself without
Christian
two people right here in your ear just saying, "Looks oh god, complaining the
Why
entire
was there a
time.
poop monster? Am I wrong? Did that
There
look like
wasn't
a poop monster?
That was the tank that Doomsday was in. It looked
He was
like.
being made out of poop.
No, he's in like a Bacta tank.
There was poop in that tank.
There was not poop in the tank. Well, where else is he gonna poop?
I don't know.
Where did Luke poop?
They had that extracted.
I didn't see a hose in his bum.
You didn't look hard enough.
I don't know.
Anyway.
All
right. So
anyway, I would love to be excited about this movie. I'm just not. I want to be excited about it. I'm just not.
I am. That got me there.
I'm pretty excited.
I'm definitely more than half chubbed. Yeah.
I'll go see it, but I don't know. It feels I guess the problem is for me right now, it's essentially Civil War and this are the same movie, just with different faces.
I don't know. They feel very different to me.
Yeah.
The tone and the story's probably going to be massively
other than the
different.
fact that superheroes are going to fight.
Right.
Other
Superheroes
than that,
are going to fight
I
each
don't
other
see
and then
them-
in the end team up against some bigger...
It's just
enemy.
two, though. The Civil War
I
is
don't get
multiple.
No,
that they're going
in
to
one of
team up
the-
against Baron Zemo, and that's going to be the... All right. Yeah.
We'll see.
I just spoiled Civil War, apparently.
Yeah.
So, my bad.
So, spoilers! Alright.
Not really spoilers, because we're guessing.
Guessers! That's not it's not a thing.
Anyway, so you can follow us on Twitter at Geek Wars Podcast. You can follow us on Facebook also, Geek Wars Podcast. You can follow me on Twitter at Daclus, Daclus. Ben?
I'm at Twitter at big_BMS.
Which doesn't mean anything, and you can't follow me because I'm not on Twitter. Bye!
All right. Also, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and
Love us and pray for us.
Yep. Thank you. Please comment below. Favorite the video. Have a good one.